I've always liked stand-up or whatever, but I think my favorite comedian is Jen Kirkman, and when I watched her special, I was just like, this lady, that's kind of like, I've never, I guess, heard people tell jokes the way that I might tell jokes, just like kind of storytelling, just like, I don't know. Anyways, I guess I'm bad at interviews, by the way. I guess she inspired me to finally do it, because I hadn't really thought about ever pursuing stand-up until then, if that makes sense. It's not a really good answer, but it was good. I mean, it took me forever to like finally get up there. I think that's pretty normal. But one of my friends had told me like randomly, like, I think I'm gonna try. It's my friend I met at Improv, and he's like, I think I'm gonna try to stand up on Monday. And I was like, oh, I'll do it if you do it. So it was kind of like a pact thing, which it's good because it kind of like made me get up there. Otherwise, I may not even be doing it now. I don't know. Comedy specials, of course, Jen Kirkman. I'm gonna die alone. Tig Notaro. I think it's called like Boyish Girl Uninterrupted or something like that. Tig is awesome too. She's such a good storyteller. I mostly like female comedians. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Angela Johnson, Not Fancy, Eliza's. Both of Eliza's specials on Netflix are great. I saw her live. She's great live. Those are probably my favorites. I'll always love Baby Mama. I will always love Mean Girls. Big Tina Fey, Polar fan. Sisters was good. 30 Rock, I always love 30 Rock, obviously, again, Tina Fey, Parks and Rec. What else is sketch? SNL. I watched How I Met Your Mother, that's comedy, right? Yeah.
Yep.
New Girl. I'm trying to think what else I watch. I just have Netflix and Hulu, so if it ain't on there, I probably don't watch it. That's all I can think of right now. Jen Kirkman, duh. Or any of the chicks. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying dudes aren't funny either. I'm a fan of plenty of dudes, but definitely Jen, Eliza, Tig. Those are like my faves. Angela Johnson. I've seen her twice. She's funny. I'm just gonna say the same ladies. Well, Whitney Cummings. I will say, back to the first question about what inspired me. I also listened to a podcast that Whitney was on with I think Tim Ferriss. And whoever's watching this, if you're ever thinking about doing stand-up, listen to that podcast because she will light a fire under your ass. And she has great advice, good things to say. So her. I think Louis C.K. would be pretty funny. I came out of left field. I haven't mentioned any dudes. Trying to think of who else I've watched lately. Jen and Eliza. And let me throw another dude in there. I like John Mulaney, but I've never seen him do any type of like roasting stuff or anything like that. We'll say, how am I forgetting? We'll say Ellen DeGeneres, man. Come on, she used to be stand-up. That's where she started. Seeing as how I just bombed, I don't. We'll see. I don't know. I would like to do more shows out of town. This is my first like show I've done out of town, so it's nice to kind of get out of your comfort zone. And because when you're most of the mics in your town, or at least in my town, there's not that many, and then the people that are there are the same people every time. So then you get comfortable, and people already know your jokes and blah blah blah. So it's nice to get out and see different people and bounce things off of different people. But who knows? I don't know. I can tell you. I started, before I did stand-up, I started improv classes, and that's really fun. So I would love to like form a group and do something with that. I would love to write some sketches sometime. So that's probably it. I don't want to be an actor or anything, but I'm all about just improv is fun. You meet great people in improv and all kinds of different people. It's great. So just improv, sketch, and stand up is pretty much it. I have a Facebook. I should probably make like a real Facebook because mine is just my personal one and it's private and I don't really get on there that much. So not really anywhere right now. I mean, I have an Instagram too, which is a bunch of pictures of my dogs, but which that's get in here, but here is spelled like here, so get in here. That's pretty much it. I always appreciate, and I always have, I like to read books about people's lives and stuff. I really like to read, I like to hear people's stories. So I'm more of like a storyteller type comic, and I really gravitate towards those types of comics because I think, I don't know, I think maybe just to take away appreciating other people's stories and experiences, I don't know. And here are some joke forms, sure, but I've always been interested in like stories and things that would happen to them, and you can relate on different levels and stuff like that. But no dick jokes for me or anything like that. I just tell stories about my dumb life. That's all I do. Hey guys, I'm Emily Pincala. I'm a stand-up comedian, I guess. And check out my interview on imacutiepie.com. And